Hello and welcome to B&D. Please like, comment, share, subscribe and hit the little bell for your notifications. Meow. Bathroom, small sink. View out the window. Single bed. Mirror. So, we have been here for a night. So let's have a look at, we looked around the room when we first came. Now let's see what little things we picked up later on. One, bed is very clean, but the pillows are immensely thin. As you see, there's not much support. I did ask them if they had a feather pillow, and the reception said we'll have a look. And I asked today the cleaner, and they have a handful, a couple of pillows. There seems to be a pillow shortage in Scotland up here, because I was told that they even took pillows from the staff beds to put on customer beds. So there's that. If you have a look, the television is here. The position of the bed, this is the center of the bed, and as you see, it's not in line with the television, so you've got to sort of look across to see the telly when you're in the bed. It is a tiny bit low down as well. I do find that when I'm lying on the pillow, then my neck gets a bit... This telly could do with being put on the wall up here. Not good because the heater is here, so maybe take the heater and move it to the other side, because the television hides the mirror. Look where the mirror is. You've lost some of the mirror. Now, that is the only main light in this room, is the one above the bed, which means that when you get to this part of the room beside the door, this part is very dark. Probably can't see that from here because the camera keeps adjusting itself to keep it, but it also means that looking in the mirror isn't all that easy. Not only that, but does the mirror look different with here to here? The mirror's a little cockeyed. Not only that, but the painting of around items isn't all that accurate, because this goes onto the wall here, and you have the same on the ceilings with bits of the paint. This is actually a cupboard. I'm not kidding, but that is That is very, very, that is very stiff. The curtains, I had to move that one because it was level, so it wasn't like that one. Yeah, it's immensely picky. Let's go and do something, and I'll show you something which doesn't seem to have been thought about. Kettle. Let's go to the bathroom. The light switch is here. Now, you tell me what the problem is. I need to take my comb out of the sink. There is a shortage of shelf space because that down here, that is the only shelf. I would have put all my makeup on it, but it isn't big enough. And the sink is very, very small, even though we could have fitted in a full-size sink. Instead, we have that. So if you put a full sink in, it would have come across here. Then you could have had maybe a little shelving unit here with a number of shelves on. But are we going to see a problem? Kettle, sink. What do you think the problem is? Any idea? This kettle doesn't fit under the sink. Not by a little way, but by a huge amount of thing that there is no way that you can get any part of the kettle under the tap. So to fill the kettle, you need your cup, which of course it's a single room, so there's only one cup. So when you go to fill the kettle, you need to take your cup with you. So you need to use this as many times to fill the kettle so it's full. Might as well leave that in that, because at some point I'm going to need to fill the kettle. So the shower doors, these are immensely, they're not very easy to open or close. They're rather stiff. As well as that, the door stops there because that's where the stopper is. And as you notice, the door has a number of imperfections. So the door doesn't give you a very big amount of space to get in. There's an interesting thing here. Anyone seen this before? Read the sign carefully. To look your door, push in the snib in the middle of the inside handle and turn it clockwise. Was this in Irish? What is to look? Should that not be to lock the door? Well, actually, to lock the door, you take this and you turn it towards the bathroom until it clicks. To open the door, you just need to turn the handle and it unlocks it by itself. But I do like the look. I thought I was bad at spelling. That's only a 4-letter word. So, yep, as we said, we do have a nice view out the window. Completely and utterly impossible to take a picture through the window because the flash keeps coming on. But it's a really nice view out the window. I was expecting to be at the back side of the hotel for how much I paid for the room, but I got this. The minor things are just minor, but they're a bit silly, you know. No feather pillow. Little lack in light. We do have the lamp, which I've never plugged in because it was over there beside the kettle. But then that's even more stuff in front of the mirror. So you can't physically put it there because you cut off most of the mirror, anything below the height of the television that's there, which is bad enough like that, isn't it? We do have this thing on the wall. I think they had the television on this and they had a slightly smaller. This is metal. But we don't seem to move the telly when they got a new telly. So the telly that was there would have to have been fairly small if to fit in between the mirror and put it there. Bit unusual. The fire wouldn't take much to move across to the other side of the wall. But other than that, you know, the carpet was clean when I came in. Maybe not be so much now. The floor does creak like mad. It really. Yeah. It's impossible to get to the bathroom without making the floor creak. Once again, just go along the lines that noise-wise, there hasn't been any. I have heard people opening their doors, walking along the corridor. Nighttime, nothing. I haven't heard showers. I've barely heard a toilet flush, and that's because I was listening and trying to hear one. Other than that, not so much noise from anywhere else. So, except midnight last night when two drunken people came back and shouted to their friend along the corridor. So, but other than that, it's been pretty quiet. I told the cleaner it was my birthday, you know, and we should have more biscuits. So I got more biscuits. I have more coffee and more milk, so I can make it. And technically, I'm making my coffee up into 2 flasks like this, so it stays really warm and I can pour off how much I want and it lasts much better. So my tea tonight, because it is my birthday, I stopped off. I have a Subway. This is a chicken Caesar and I didn't pay for it. I have so many Subway points because last year when we went away, it was £5 for a 12-inch sub where I was, and we got one and we shared it, so I ended up with a lot of points. I have enough for like 5 6-inch subs, so I used one. And not only that, my Subway birthday present, a free cookie. Wow, they did splash out because that's like 50 pence. It could give you 3, you know. But that goes with my bar of chocolate that I got from Morrison's, which I have in the drawer. That was my birthday present off Morrison's, which is a lot more bigger value than what Subway's one is, but still. But that's the room bit. A couple of odd little bits. You know, that table that I have my laptop on is really heavy. But other than that, either the bed would be better moved a little that way, but you can't because the headboard's screwed to the wall. The light switch, actually if you see the light switch, it does show that the painting isn't as good as it could be, because you would just unscrew the light switch and paint the wall. So they actually tried painting around, and I don't know any professional painter who would miss that. So it's like they didn't get a professional in to do it, because that's worse than me. I would do a better job. And even there's bits up on the wall where it's light and it's like we rushed it and we couldn't see that. We missed a bit really. And you get it light and dark, like here on the wall. It's lighter there, a little bit of light up there. The windows are somewhat clean. They're not bad, you know, especially that I doubt that they clean them that often, but you can see out of them. They've got a few dirt marks on, but what hotel doesn't? People at reception are really good, because yesterday I went down for some milk and they're really polite. So that is the overall look of the room after a bit of time being in it. Certain things that you may miss, like on the very first go around, because when I came in the room first it was really dark with only the one light, and at night time you really do see that passageway being really very dark. You would have thought that the light should be right above what here, and that would give light down both, but now we have the one light above the bed, so a little short of light. But other than that, the shower, yeah, if I forget, the shower takes about 30 seconds at least to get any heat through to it, and you have to start, if you want hot water, turning it to the hot and letting the shower go slowly until you get the heat through, then increase it up very slowly until you get it to the pressure speed that you want. So it does take a while to come through. So I don't know where the water's coming from, but I don't take jet blast showers anyway. But that was it, I think. I think that was everything. So, yeah. Did I also say that when I got here, I was asked if I wanted breakfast and book a table for dinner, and I hadn't been shown any menu, because there's no menus online, and the menu is physically at reception on a board, and I've been trying to get a picture of it for pricing, but I don't want. I did a little video and I did it really quick, and fish and chips are something like £16. There's a fish and chip shop just along the road. It was £9, I think, along there. I'd rather go along there and get paid £9. Not too many people seem to be getting dinners. A handful of people have been getting breakfast from what I can gather. But I was downstairs yesterday and there wasn't many people going for dinner. It's much easier just to have something out and then come back. So that's that. So please like, comment, share, subscribe. See you on the next video. Bye. Thank you for watching. See you next time.